Welcome to Kigogona program. I am Munabi Jao Gekoyo from NGS. I am a scientist, and we are looking at the cleansing of the government of Kenya. I will start by reading. Mwenenyaga will cleanse the government of Kenya. Mau Mau liberated Kenya through bloodshed. Britain committed unforgivable atrocities in Kenya. The painful voices of the victims are in the cosmos. Mau Mau made a covenant with Mwenenyaga in 1948 through the Sacerdotal College of Seers. Sacerdotal College of Seers serves Mount Kĩrĩnyaga Altar. Mwenenyaga Abode in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga in a spiritual realm. The Ark of the Covenant is hosted in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga in the fourth dimension. Kenya is protected by the psychic energies of Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. Corruption is rampant in Kenya. Corrupt Kenyans get bribed to enable infiltration and foreign programs. Africans have been killed by Europe countries and USA for minerals and occupation. Britain wanted to regain Kenya after 50 years. It was delayed by Elizabeth's death. Charles attempted to undergo freemasonry rituals in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. He was warned prior by the Sacerdotal College of Seers through the chief seer's messenger. Negative rituals were performed to the food that was shared with Ruto and Raila during Charles' visit in 2023. Charles got cancer after his Kenyan visit. Charles will be the last monarch. Mwenenyaga will terminate the British Monarchy. The 21st century will fulfill ancient prophecies in Daniel 2:31-45 and Isaiah 2:1-4. A black civilization will rise in the 21st century. Cosmic changes will soon liberate and transform Africans. Indigenous heritage will be restored. Europe countries and USA will fall. Mwenenyaga will terminate evil regimes and unclean people globally. I'll end by telling you that the prophecies, you can't understand them because of infiltration. When you read the Bible and see Mount Sinai, Mount Zion, the mountain which is referring to the source and the creator is Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. The name will change, but the location will not change. But then, Europeans have rooted for all those centuries, for more than 500 years, killing black people, enslaving people, doing, the reason is when you discover the importance of having melanin. Because everything created by the creator is having a purpose, even the sun. And Africans are able, to absorb the radiation and even open the convolution of the brain. Because it's the sun, the radiation of the sun doing it. But then when Europeans know this, they start a personal fight with the real creator. Presuming there are other things but there is no problem. We are given everything. So when you say there are climate problems, you are given everything, even time. So there are no problems. You are not just aligning. Because there are countries who are defying the creator in the name of democracy and human rights. That's why you see in Kenya registration of such things. Homosexuality is abominable. Even human people can, allow such. That's why you see in football, even in the English Premier League. And that's why you see even in Kenya the Supreme Court allowing registration of such. But then it's unfortunate because you need to be accountable for your moral action, right? Because when you take the oath, it doesn't matter that we have problems or even you are finding solution. No, the problems you can't discover them because you don't know the quantum, because you are just relying upon the physical reality. Life is not only physical where you are touching things. When you die, you enter the fourth dimension, and that is where the Ark of the Covenant is. You just do rituals. And for you to take it back, you do other rituals. It is used for Mwenenyaga rituals. When you pray while facing Mount Kĩrĩnyaga, while raising your hands, you start now absorbing the radiation from that mountain. And this radiation will heal you, will transform you. And that's why I could have been praying like this. For me, I was captured by the source, by the creator. I have told you about myself. When you go to Kigogona program, you will discover what I've told you. And I tell you, this century, Mwenenyaga manifested, and we have our own things, our own researches, our own medicine in our hospitals, our own education through history. Let me tell you, not just history and history of Kenya for real, because we need to talk the truth. When we were given the independence, I mean, we are not given. Let me tell you, we fought for it. Mau Mau lost blood. Let me tell you, we never made for us to know the things which were there. And the colonial lies for us to have a good country, a good government, because we need our own systems. You know, everywhere is created, every space, so it doesn't mean that some countries are higher than the others. They are using one thing to compare, but you need all. And all come from one source, from the imperial seat of majesty in Mount Kĩrĩnyaga. Thank you very much.